a very, very, very mini Dollar Tree haul today. We're going to check out the items that I picked up and do a mini craft project. Let's get started. Cookie Swirl, see? First of all, look at what I found at the Dollar Tree. They're called Totally Tiny, and it looks like they're just mini foods. So it looks like there's 3 different ones that you can possibly get: the Fiesta Time, the Bakery Treats, or the Rise and Shine. Yes, all right, I got the little mini treats, like the little sugary treats. Look at how tiny they are. Look at the size of that sugar cookie on my pinky, and I have a really small pinky. Oh, that makes double the treats. Dollar Tree has the most amazing craft section. And if you go down the sticker aisle, they have some really nice stickers too. I was really impressed. So look at the stickers that I found. How cute are these little rainbow stickers? Little clouds with the little rainbows coming out of them. And then some of them actually have that holographic kind of shine to them. And they're 3D there, so you can kind of see that the cloud is kind of puffing away from the rainbow just a little bit. So it adds a little bit of some dimension. These are so cute. Okay, I kind of wish these were, oh, they are! I was gonna say, I wish these were a scratch and sniff, but it says right here, scented. So scented little s'mores and graham crackers. We gotta give this a sniff, so let's give it a scratch. Oh yeah, definitely a sweet smell. Oh, I thought there would be 2 sheets, but there's 3 scented s'mores sheets. You guys know I love Barbie, so I saw these and I thought it would be fun to dress up Barbie in some of these outfits, just to see what they kind of look like. And I love that they're career themed. We've got a doctor, a chef, a violinist, and a stewardess. All right, here's the medical doctor set. Pants are a little bit higher up, but the set did come with these shoes, and the set did come with this little tiny doctor case that you could put the tiny food in. Look, isn't that cute? She's got treats in there. And here's the flight attendant on my Barbie Extra. So she did not come with the jewelry, but there is her outfit and her shoes and her luggage. And you can open up the suitcase. Oh, can we put the treats in there too? You can. Now she's got an in-flight snack. And here is the violin player. It does come with the same shoes that the airline attendant had. I am really liking this red dress. It actually has some stretch to it. Oh, I wonder if this part is supposed to go over her shoulder. There, does that look right? Is that how it's supposed to go? Maybe. Or maybe that's supposed to go around her waist. Well, either way, I like the dress. I like that the violin actually has a little finger hole on it so she can actually hold it. See, it just snaps in just like that. I like that they actually did that. And same thing with the bow too. You can see the little finger holder place right there. So I really like the detail in this set. And I'm curious too, how many of my viewers actually play the violin too? Anyone out there? Violin players? Here is the chef set now. Did not come with the glasses or with the bracelets, but it did come with the chef hat, the spatula, which she can really hold. Shoes are the same as from the doctor set. I like the detail in the chef outfit. You can see the apron is actually a little bit dirty, so it looks like she's got like maybe a little bit of some flour on there that she's just been busy cooking in the kitchen. Oh, maybe she baked these sugar cookies from those Totally Tiny foods. Now, I was really intrigued when I found these because look at, you can actually create and make your own really unique looking book with just using these stickers. So they're a little bit puffy, but you can make 2 book covers and maybe use one of these for a spine maybe? Or you can make a book that has one of these as the center of the book. And when I mean book, I mean like journal. And they also have a pretty good variety of some stamps too. So I saw this page. It's got this really good kind of like framed out image here. I really like the pocket watch and the violin. And this even looks like an old kind of like stamp. And then of course this one's really cute too. It's like a horse, a cowboy, says the word farm. It's random that there's sneakers there, but there's some shoes. And then same thing with these. They've got these really great faux metal details that you can add also to your journals. So I think that's exactly what we're gonna do today. We're gonna make some sort of journal thing with these. So let's get crafting. Let me get my table all set up and then we will start crafting. So I'm thinking, let's go ahead and just make something. If you guys watched my Easter candy haul, this candy box was in there. I saved the box because I'm thinking this could make a nice journal perhaps. So we're just gonna upcycle and save this from the landfill. So I'm gonna open the box up. Maybe just tear one of the sides here. There we go. Look at what we got here. This looks like a spine and this looks like the front cover of a little DIY journal. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So I just have to cut this down to size and just kind of cut off some of this ripped area and cut off all the rough edges. Look at that. How easy is that? We already have like a little chunky journal here that we can work on. I'm thinking that this would look really good with these little jewels that I bought here, like maybe right on the cover. And I don't know, maybe a few of these little pieces too. There are many ways to decorate this. I can either paint this cover, I can cover it with fabric, or I'm just gonna use some cardstock. So I have some in this brown paper right here, which I think would go really good with the stickers. Place it kind of like that so I have edges on the side here. So I'm gonna make a little area to cut from here and about here. Okay, there we go. I cut it down and you can see it will kind of fit right in the middle here. Now I want this to have more of like a worn look. I'm gonna crinkle this up in my hand. Gonna have an old leather, look at that, kind of looks leathery. I have some really old expired makeup, so I'm just gonna rub my finger in it. Oh, look at that color, that's so pretty. And I'm just kind of gonna rub it on the cover just a little bit, just to kind of give it some distressing. And that way it's just not like just one monotone color. So I kind of just use these two colors right here to smear it all over. Line it back up, and I'm just gonna use my glue stick. Cover this candy box up. Lots of glue on the glue stick, and place. All right, so it just needs a little bit of pressure and something heavy on top. Place this heavy cardstock on top to let it dry, and pretty good. If I can kind of lift some of the edges, it's not a problem. Okay, now I'm just going to fold this over onto this and glue it down. So add some glue, this, fold down, and fold. Look at the cover now. That looks really good. Now I just have to make some pages that go on the inside of this. So I just have regular printer paper, nothing fancy. And for some weird reason, this paper is like extra in length, like it's really long compared to a normal piece of paper. So I just want to use this up and put it inside of here. But before I do that, I want to decorate these just a little bit and kind of give it some character a little bit more. So I have my water bowl here. Take a little bit of some paint on my paintbrush, dip it in the water, and paint. I want this to be really, really watery, even use even more water. Oh, maybe I can even just paint the surface first with water, then go in with some paint. There we go. Paint with water first, dip some paint on, dip it in the water bowl, then paint. Keep it really watery. And I'm just having fun creating these little watery painted pages and using up my paint, which you guys know I have really old paint, so I've been trying to get it all used up. So this is perfect. I'm gonna even try this with the metallic. So wet my page first with a lot of water, dip into the metallic, dip into the bowl, and paint. I have all my papers that I created. Look at how pretty this one is, by the way. Look at all that gold shine to it. I hope the camera's picking that up. Now I'm just going to line it up with my journal, just about where I want it to be. So now I know how it's gonna fit into my journal, and I also need to line the inside of this. So I'm just gonna glue this down and line the inside of this as well. Okay, so now I have all of my pages that I created. So I have them all ready to go. I got the inside of my book ready to go. I'm gonna clip them all together to keep them together. Now I just have to figure out where I want my hole to go. Stab my needle through the back and kind of swirl it around a little bit. I'm gonna line up my pages and another one here. Make sure there's room. Okay, then on the back, poke my needle all the way through. The type of thread that I'm gonna use, I was gonna use some twine that I had, but I can't find it, so I'm just gonna use the friendship bracelet thread. And I think I'm gonna go in with this really pretty blue, because I think I'm probably gonna end up using one of these two. And I already have some blue in my journal. Now I'm switching to a tapestry needle. Has more of a blunt needle point, but it has an eye large enough that can fit in this friendship thread. And so I'm just going to feed it through the back, up through the front, and in. Pull it all the way through. Come on. There we go. Now I've got this really colorful string on the back. Look at that. Perfect. So I'm just gonna tie this off. Okay, so here's the journal. I finished off the spine with some little beads. So I just have like a little dangly spine, and I love how this turned out. So now, time to decorate. So from these, I really like this one, which is why I picked the blue. Peel that off. Put it right in the middle. And if this pops up, oh, yep, it pops up. Okay, so it doesn't stick on very well. Not a problem. Nothing that glue cannot fix. Now with these stickers, I'm gonna use the little corner ones. Oh, these ones stick on a lot better. They're a lot stronger. Look at that. I think this looks amazing. This looks incredible. Okay, I'm very excited to use these other stickers. I also want to try out the stamps. So these are clear stamps. So that means we gotta use a little clear stamping block. How about this little symbol here? Is that supposed to be a little music symbol? So just stick it right to my stamp. Get my ink pad, load it with ink. Pick a page. It's kind of a good page. And give it a stamp. Oop, only halfway did it. Stamp another area here. How about the violin? Peel that off, ink it up, and stamp. Well, I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really have that much detail anyways. Let's load it up again and stamp another page. And stamp. Press it on. Okay, the stamp doesn't work all that great with this clock. Load it up and put it right in the middle. Oh, okay. That one looks a lot better. So not too bad. Could be better, but I do like this. Really cute. Happy to have created this out of some recyclable stuff, that Easter candy box, and use up these stickers. Do you guys also remember when I got these at the Dollar Tree? These little wooden animal, like little laser cut designs? I'm also gonna make a journal out of these because these would be perfect for a summer journal too. So I'm gonna use the back of that fashion doll cardboard right here. So that's just the back of it. I'm just gonna cut the inside. There you go, so I just folded the edge. Now it makes like a little journal cover. Pick which one I want. Maybe that octopus. Pick how big I want my journal to be. Maybe like that. Then cover the inside with a piece of paper. Cut the extra. And I'm gonna add some tape to the center just to kind of give it a little bit more strength. Snip off the extra. Cover with a piece of cardstock. Then I'm going to take a needle and poke through the back of the book. So here are all my papers that I painted, and they have a very nice crispy feel. With my sharp needle, I'm gonna just line it back up in the back. So I'm just going to clip to my journal, go to the back of the spine, and press through all the pages and just kind of give it a little swirl like that so it kind of opens up a little bit. All right, so there's one side, flip it over, do this side, take my needle, push it through, give it a little swirl. And now I'm gonna take my tapestry needle and thread it through. Now in the back here, I thought it would be really fun to add these really beautiful beads that I have. So there we go, once I cut it, now it's got a little tiny beaded little spine, and now I've got my very colorful, beautiful little journal pages on the inside. And for the octopus, it looks like his arm is a little loose here, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna leave it that natural wood color, and I'll use some of this Fabri-Tac specifically because it says it can handle wood and trims. Oof, okay, this is looking a little gunky. Kind of been a long time since I used it. Oh, there we go, repair that little arm. And we'll just place this right on the front. There we go, press on. Okay, let that dry. Okay, for this little octopus journal, now I'm gonna decorate the pages. I got this at the Dollar Tree too. I think I did a haul video and showed this because this is my summer journal. Perfect time to stamp it on up with some summer stamps. Well, we have to do the little flip-flops. I mean, that's so summery and so perfect. So here's a little silicone stamp on my little stamper block. Get some ink. Oh, I wish I had blue ink. That would be really fun. I only have black. I think the first page, or should it be the second? Okay, it'll be the second. So stamp it down. Cute! Perfect. Let's do the beach ball. Press into the ink pad, press down. A little bit of some pressure, and lift. Perfect. I mean, I have to do those sunglasses, right? Press, press. Perfect. Now, I also have purchased these. I think I got these on Shein, but how cute are the fish? The school of fish is so cute. So let's put this on the ink pad. All right, maybe the page in the middle. Can this handle a school of fish? And press. Oh, I hope this works. Oh, almost. Maybe try doing these random tiny little fish. Look like a fish? It kind of looks like a blob. Okay, fish or blob. Kind of a fish. And here is another one here. Doesn't that look like seaweed? I'm gonna try that one. That is the seaweed stamp. Let's try it here. And I'm gonna do a bunch of these. Oh, that turned out. Kind of do them at different heights. Some really low ones here and another high one. Okay, kind of seaweed. Pretty cute, just to add a little bit of some stamps in. Those Dollar Tree ones worked a lot better than these ones, but that is so cute. Cute. Okay, and the last journal I want to make is going to be based off of these little book stickers here from the Dollar Tree. Anyone recognize this? Again, from my Easter candy haul. Yes, the candy is gone, but the garbage remains because we're going to turn this and upcycle it into a book. So I'm not going to use this as the little spine here because you can see it kind of has these little edges here. It just doesn't feel as sturdy to me. I am going to cut this. Now I have some black cardstock that I'm going to cover this with. So glue it down, press that on. Okay, candy boxes on. There we go. Cut it to fit. Snip edges. Oh, I didn't fit it first. Oops, I need to fit it. I actually want the book to be about that big. So I'm gonna fit it actually to the size of the book that it's going to be. We're gonna use this one. So is that the same spine? We possibly could use this for the spine. I think I'm gonna use that as the spine, which I'm just gonna peel it and we're just gonna stick it on. Committing to the project. There we go. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, and then right where it's at, I'm just going to fold it a little bit. I wish I had a scoring tool. I have this thing. Maybe this works a little bit. Kind of works. My spine is quite thick. It's not quite the same color, but it's too small to use with this one. So I definitely want to use it with this. So putting that next to it, which I could just stick it. Should we commit? Let's commit. Commit to the book. There we go. Fold at the line, the sticker line. Ha, look. See that? Look at that. Turning into a book. And then I just have to cut this side. Measure and cut. Okay, there we go. I had to recorrect it again. Now we're good. So for the pages of the little book, I just had these strips of paper that I had left over from my guillotine cutter. So I just went ahead and I just crinkled them up. I want them to be nice and crinkly. I want them to look really tattered. And then I'm gonna take some black acrylic paint. There we go. And I'm hoping that the black paint will definitely pick up the crinkles and the wrinkles. Oop, and if it tears, that's perfectly fine. Pretend that this is a very, very old book. So there we go. I love how this is looking. Make it nice and old and pick up those crinkles. Okay, there's one page. So this is just so relaxing and fun doing this. Oh, I tore that one too. Okay, I guess the paper is getting a little bit too saturated with the water, but that's okay. So just paint, paint, paint. I love how this looks. I love this. Look at how beautiful these papers turned out. They are stunning with that texture on them. So now I'm just gonna sew them into my little journal. All right, here it is completed. And yes, I did remove the little spine sticker in order to get the thread on there. I didn't have brown friendship thread, so I just used some sewing thread and I just doubled it up so we just have a little bit of some thickness on it. So now I can go ahead and put that Dollar Tree spine sticker on it, replace it back on, cover it, and if this loosens up over time, I can just easily glue it, but there we go. You guys, I love this so much. It looks like the most beautiful like spell book pages because of that texture that's in here. I like that they're kind of crinkled and torn. I can even just go in here and tear up some more pages. Like, look at that. It looks like somebody tried to rip that page out. Yeah, I may go in and just kind of distress some more of these pages just a little bit too, just to make it look really like old, have like a really old feel, but this looks so good. All right, there it is. So these are the 3 Dollar Tree journals that I made using Dollar Tree stamps, using these little beautiful stickers, and using these little book page stickers too. So I hope you enjoyed this DIY. Oh, and I actually went back in and kind of filled in some of the fish a little bit and some of that coral just by using a pin. Same thing with the violin. I just kind of redrew it in just to kind of fill it in just a little bit. And I drew some little lined notes on this side. So this will be really, really fun to actually journal inside of these little notebooks. So let me know what you think. And of course, I will see you in my next video where we do even more DIY crafting, more gaming fun, more stories, more randomness, more Roblox. You never know what you're gonna see on this channel. Bye, you guys.